on through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So today I'm going to talk about something a little bit different, and just to preface this is not a spoiler, a sneak peek, or anything that would showcase, a new feature, a new horse, or whatever that we're going to get into the game. All of this is just fan-made and, my opinions and speculations. But this whole video is basically going to be about Pegasus horses being added to the game. This is something that I've been thinking about since we got the unicorn. But yeah, before I continue, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe. It really means a lot. And now let's get into it. So the reason why I'm making this video is because yesterday CC Creations posted this video of her fan-made Pegasus. Again, this is not a spoiler, this is not a sneak peek or anything like that. It is a fan-made Pegasus made by CC Creations. How she made it is she basically added raven wings to a Lipizzaner horse. As I said, I've been thinking about SSO adding a Pegasus into the game since we got the Sylvan unicorn back during the winter festival. Prior to that, SSO has been really adamant about, saying that they would never ever add a unicorn or any mythical horse into the game. I remember so many times people would ask them in Instagram comments, in Facebook comments, and in other places if they were planning to add a unicorn, a Pegasus, anything like that, and they would always just be very stern, just no, never. But we see what happened now. I guess you could argue that we already had unicorns prior to getting an actual unicorn, because some of the horse bridles have a horn that basically makes your horse look like a unicorn, but now we also got the real deal. Since then, I've often thought about SSO adding a Pegasus, and I'm gonna be honest, I prefer a Pegasus over a unicorn. I just isn't it so cool that they can fly? Obviously the first place is for, I don't actually remember what it's called in English, but basically a unicorn and a Pegasus, like a unicorn with wings, or I guess a Pegasus with a horn. I really can't remember. But yeah, let's take a look at the logistics of all of this. I guess we already had kind of a Pegasus horse in some quest, or is there a magic powder for it? I don't even remember. I know there's a main story quest where our horse gets wings for a little while, and I think also in the Cloud Kingdom we get them for a bit, and we're getting Cloud Kingdom tomorrow, so I feel like this is kind of an appropriate topic to talk about. But I feel like if we compare CC Creations wings to those, those can't really compare. This looks like the real deal and it looks so good. But do I think that SSO will add a Pegasus? I don't know, honestly, because I'm sure this would cause a lot of lag, and making wings I don't think would be the easiest thing. Also implementing strengthening them out or kind of closing them back, I feel like that would be kind of hard. I mean, not really hard, but I don't think they would just put all of that time and effort into it. We saw with the magical horses, the magical crystal horses, the crystals weren't even 3D, so if anything, I think SSO would just paint the wings on. Or if SSO were to add a Pegasus, I think they would make their wings maybe just closed next to their body and really small. I don't know, in My Little Pony, you know how small their wings are. I think if anything, they'd go for that. Or I guess even better would be if they gave us some magic powder with more realistic wings. I honestly, again, I can't remember if there's any magic powder that gives our horse wings. I don't think there is. There are some other pretty cool ones, but I feel like, making magical powder for your horse to have wings would be so cool. They could just use, I don't know, the most basic colors like brown, white, black, gray, stuff like that. And I don't know, like when your horse runs, they would like flap along, and if it's standing, they'd just be closed. But again, I really don't think SSO would add like an actual unicorn horse, and I think there would be a lot of backlash. The same thing happened when they added the unicorn. But at the same time, as many detractors as there are, there's also so many people that want Pegasuses. This word sounds so weird. You know, they want unicorns and all of the mythical horses. And you know, as much as I love for this game to be realistic, I mean, we already have, you know, so many special magical horses. We have dragon horses, we have fish horses, we have just so many special horses, and I wouldn't be that surprised, but I still think, you know, adding something like a magical powder would be just so much better and probably less time consuming. And also I feel like adding a unicorn was much easier. I mean, you only have to add one horn, whereas when you're adding wings, I feel like so much goes into that, because again, with a unicorn you just have to put a horn at the top of their head, or I guess forehead, and you're basically done. But with the wings, and also if they had animations, that would probably be a lot. But to be honest, I kind of wish we had them. Like the video from CC Creations just looks so magical when the horse jumps and like flops its wings. It just looks so majestic, it looks so good, it just looks so pretty, and I kind of wish there was a unicorn that we could buy. And honestly, I wouldn't really be surprised if SSO does add them at some point. I don't think they'd add it in the near future, but with CC Creations' new video, I'm sure they're gonna get their comments flooded with people asking for them, so I'm sure it's at least gonna stay somewhere at the back of their mind. And I'm just gonna wait for the day that they add the unicorns so that I can judge them, because I already know they're not gonna be as good as this one. Though, okay, I feel like if, or I guess when they add them, they're either gonna look like literally perfect or they're gonna be a complete flop, and I'm just gonna hope that they add really beautiful ones. I think they did a pretty good job with the unicorn, though I do wish we could change it to where it doesn't have a beard. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna judge horses that have a beard. I mean, IRL, they look kind of funny when they have a mustache or a beard. I don't really mind it, but I just want my perfect unicorn with no beard. And it's so annoying that we can't change the mane and the tail style of the magical horses. I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I wish we had at least one other option. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today's video. Let me know if you want to get a Pegasus horse added to the game. Do you think SSO will ever add them? Do you like the fan-made one that CC Creations made? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed as always, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye!